Hey, welcome back to the table, BUCKSGEARBOX. This is Lyle, and I'm really excited to bring you this unboxing slash unpouching slash overview of the American Blade Works Model 1 version 6 frame lock folder. And for your information, these are available right now as of the filming of this video at River's Edge Cutlery. I'm doing this on March 10th, and the links will be in the description below. I'm an REC affiliate, so if you buy one, it will help out my channel, so thanks in advance if you do. But if you just want to go look at them, feel free, the links are there. So honestly, I never thought I would own one of these. My friend Doug has one, and it's amazing. This is an American-made knife. This is a one-man show. This is in his shop and somewhere in North Carolina, I believe. And he has some cutting-edge equipment, including some CNC, but this is still being designed and produced in a personal shop in the United States, and he's selling them at an incredibly reasonable and fair price point. This is version 6 of the Model 1 that he had designed, and this is the frame lock variant. So I'm really, really excited about this knife. First impressions are incredibly strong. I kind of already knew I wanted one when I held and operated my friend Doug's Model 1 a long time ago now, and these became available, and it was a no-brainer to me. So if you're a knife enthusiast, definitely at least look into these. We'll go into a little bit of specs overview here. Blade length is 3.25 inches. It's 7.8 inches overall. Good medium-sized everyday carry. Drop point, and it's a very cool blade shape, flat grind, stone washed, and it's got milled lines in it, which I find very interesting. I've never had a knife that had these kinds of milled lines in them. The scales available are micarta, which is what this one is, and 4 different colors of textured G10. Now, I always default to micarta over G10 personally, but I played with the G10 in the shop, and they all had like nice texturing. They weren't slick. They were pretty grippy. And so the G10 is not something I would automatically not buy. I do tend to like micarta quite a bit better, but that's just a personal thing. Weighs a little over 3 ounces, ambidextrous, tip up only, but ambidextrous pocket clip. You can see there's a little cutout on the micarta side. And it's titanium on the back spacer and the pocket clip for sure. This new one, as I said before, available at River's Edge Cutlery, is a frame lock. You can see the lock up here. It's pretty good. There is a lock bar insert that also doubles as an over travel stop, as you can see, which is always good on a frame lock. Very cool stuff. This is a 20 CV blade, and you can see it says made in the USA right there on the pivot screw. This is really cool. I love the milling on the titanium. Just really, really nice. This is a nice knife. Definitely look into this if you're interested. Let's do a little bit of side-by-side size comparisons. Here it is next to the Spyderco Para 3 and the Paramilitary 2. So right in between those two as far as size carry goes. Let's see, what else do we have here. Here it is next to some high-end production knives, the large Sebenza and the small. You can see there. Let's do a Hinderer. You know that's going to be bigger for sure. Let's see, what else do I have out here on the table? I've got a bug out and a Malibu. All right, there you go. There's some size comparisons of some knives you're probably somewhat familiar with. Oh, gosh, let's do some pros and cons. This is very, very early first impressions, although I've seen and understood and known about this knife for a long time. The ergonomics are probably my favorite thing about the knife. It just fits in my hand perfectly. I think the ergos might be the best of all the pocket knives that I own. It's milled out, it's chopped down on the edges, there are no hard edges, and it is rounded off perfectly. It just fits so well in my hand. I have medium to large, skinny, tall guy hands, and yeah, this thing is wonderful. It feels like perfect. Great materials, fit and finish, 20 CV and micarta. Again, I play with the G10 and I like the feel of those as well. The lock bar insert and over travel stop are always a win, and the milling on the titanium is just, it's both attractive looking and functional. You can definitely feel like there's a bit of a grip there, for sure. Also, you know, alongside the fantastic ergonomics, I just think you're never gonna have an issue keeping a hold of this knife if you're working with it. A couple of things that I'm a little concerned about right off the bat are the pocket clip sits a little high for me, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. It doesn't dig into my hand or anything like that. I can just tell it's there, and visually it just looks like it sits a little bit high as well. Nitpicky for sure. And then being what I would consider an almost custom knife, this is probably what you'd call a mid-tech, but again, it's one guy in his shop making these, putting them together by hand, using CNC equipment to make the parts. But again, this is just one step away from being a custom knife. And with a custom knife, with a small shop with one guy running it, you're going to have some of the same things that you get when you buy a fully custom knife, such as some variances. The pivots aren't all going to feel the same. I think they're all going to be fine, but they're not all going to be exactly the same. The break-in period, I think, is going to be, I think you'll get more of a, or you'll have to have more of a break-in period than you will with a high-end production knife. And yeah, I just think there's some things you just got to be aware of with that. I've heard nothing but good things about his customer service, and I didn't have any fear at all in purchasing this. Okay, another thing is that this is going to be, and has been, pretty hard to get. Like, for a while there, you could only get them at a show, or American Blade Works has a table set up, or you can get them on their website when they occasionally drop there. Again, not a huge manufacturer here. This is one guy, and you know, they come out when they come out, so you gotta wait, and that's just the way it is with almost custom knives. So they're hard to get. Now, one of the reasons I was so excited about this is that it just showed up at River's Edge Cutlery, and they got a handful of these in different, you know, the G10s and micarta, and it was kind of a no-brainer. They're hard to get. They're fantastic American-made knives. I almost cut myself on live camera. And yeah, if you're interested in one of these, definitely go check them out. This is a highly recommended knife to check out, and an easy recommended company to purchase from. American Blade Works. This is the Model 1 version 6. Hope you have enjoyed this very quick unboxing. Have a great day. Thanks. Bye.